Are you at your heaviest weight you've ever been? You tried everything to lose the weight, but you're not losing weight no matter what you're doing. In this video, I'll share my weight loss journey, how I lost 60 pounds in 8 months and kept it off for 12 years. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, but also make sure you turn on the bell to get notified whenever I'm making a new video about weight loss advice every single week. This video is going to be different, so I'm going to share my weight loss journey, how I went from being an overweight kid to finally losing 60 pounds in 8 months and kept it off for 12 years. So, first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Tuan, I'm 33 years old. I'm a Vietnamese, but originally born in Denmark. And I grew up in a city, it's called Hjørring in the northern part of Denmark, where I was just growing up in a household with Vietnamese parents and a brother, and I went to school at a place called Lundergaard, and it was an amazing place to be, but there was also good and bad moments. You have to understand when you are just a young kid who's just trying to make through life, you are, for example, just at home, you're eating all the great foods your parents are making, the Vietnamese dishes and a lot of rice and porks, and you just enjoy it. But when you just go out to school, you just stumbling into different kinds of people, and you're just meeting a lot of bad people who are not so fond of people just being overweight. And I just thought, why are people so mean to overweight kids? Like, what I'm doing different compared to my brother who's thin. So I was just thinking, okay, let me just try to navigate this school. I'm just a young kid, overweight, just trying to make friends. And eventually I just thought, the more I was just trying to be myself, and the more I was just seeing a lot of people be mean, it just made me feel very bad. And I was also feeling a bit more conscious about my weight, so I was also becoming more shy. I used to be very open, but people started bullying and also being negative toward me was making me feel less confident and also being very like withdrawn. So I wasn't so fond of that. I remember I was playing a lot of soccer with my brother and friends, and we were starting at the local school where there was a soccer team. So I was really loving playing soccer with that. But for some reason, because of my age, I was a bit older than the other kids in my class. So I had to join a team where the people out there were also a lot of the people who were bullying me at school, they were at that team, and that fucking sucked. So even though I was just thinking, okay, I really love playing soccer, but I'm also have a bit difference in regards to people just being on this team with who actually bullying me. So I wasn't associate playing soccer so nice. So I remember I was so overweight, I was feeling breathless when I was walking out and running, and I was also getting pushed a lot, which wasn't so nice because I wasn't so strong and as fast as the other thin kids, so I was just quite furious about that. So after playing like that for 3 to 4 months, I just had enough because I was just keep being slower and it was difficult breathing and I was playing soccer. So I just finally just said, fuck this, I'm just taking a break from this. I was also furious because the more you're just not getting the results you want by running, it just makes you realize you have to do something about it. So I was just eating, usually I was eating 3 bowls of rice, then I was just eating 1 bowl of rice. And instead of just going for walks, I was just running. So I just kept doing that for like a year, just running and running and running and doing push-ups and watching Rocky movies or Dragon Ball movies where I was just seeing Son Goku and the other people just being furious when they are getting into obstacles and just trying to really make something happen. So after a year, I've lost, I think, 20 kilos, and I've also grown because I was in the period of being a teenager. So I was just grown, I was stronger, I was faster. And when I came back, man, I just love that feeling. I had so much like I was so much frustration boiled in me because of people be bullying me and just saying I was slow and not fast enough. So when I came back, man, I just dominated that soccer field, just running faster than everybody else and stronger. Usually when they were trying to push me around, they were not possible because I was just able to withstand that. So after a couple of years just trying to play soccer with that, I just really enjoyed it because I was also allowed to play with my friends who were at the same age. So man, that was a great time. But when I was just starting to transitioning to, I think it was high school, I remember I was like in a place where I was like more muscular and skinny, but I was also at the time where I just wanted to take a chill and just starting to partying a bit more. And eventually it just led me to just meeting a lot of great girls. And I started to date my former girlfriend who actually just was saying that she really loved working out. So I was just teaching her a couple of things in the gym and I felt that I want to get stronger. So what I was usually doing was I was just investing into some fitness coaches. I was not seeing the results that I want because I didn't know anything about it. I was just thinking I should run and just getting more results from that. But I just hit a plateau. So I invested into one fitness coach where he taught me how to eat after a meal plan. It was great, but it wasn't so precise in regards to like how many calories, macros I had to eat, and that definitely just made me feel a bit more confused about that topic. And I had to drink a lot of protein. I wasn't so like critic about that. I just thought, okay, if I do this, like he said, it was good. But this person was also someone who's just getting a big sponsorship, so I was not so aware that he had to promote a lot of his like supplements we had to buy as a client, and that made me feel like I was very constipated of drinking so much protein and eating all these bars instead of eating real foods. So eventually, I didn't get the results that I want, so I changed to another pro fitness model who was also a coach. So he taught me more about being more mindful in regards to what kind of foods I had to eat. Like, for example, there were types of different protein sources, not only whey protein, but also chicken, lean beef, tuna. There were a lot of, I was getting more aware of how many calories there were in food and also the macronutrients like protein, carbs, and fat. And that made me realize, okay, there's actually more to learn about this. So after I've been following this diet, I gained bunch of weight, like a lot of muscle, but also a lot of fat because there wasn't so much check-ins every single week. It was just you were buying a diet plan and you just follow that. And as a kid who was not so critical about things, I just thought, okay, the more I eat, the more I'm gaining weight and getting muscle. And through 6, 7 months, I just gained like 30 kilos. And it wasn't only muscle, there was also a lot of fat, which made me realize okay, my clothes is not fitting so good. I wasn't so comfortable in my body. I was slower when I was running, but also was in the period when I had the girlfriend where, the comfort weight of being in a relationship just make you think, yeah, whatever. I'll just lose that later. But eventually I just looked in the mirror someday and just realized, okay, I don't like what I look like. Even though it's a great time just being with a girlfriend, it doesn't make me feel so confident when I'm looking in the mirror and also when I'm running and doing workouts because I was so slow. So I just thought, man, I've just been trying working out 5 times a week. I've been yo-yo dieting, binge eating, restricting my diets. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. And that makes me just realize that sometimes I just get to a point where I just want to throw in the towel. But someone approached me in the gym someday and told me, hey, what's up? How's it going? Oh man, I've just been working out and not seeing any results and just binge eating a lot and restricting my diet and I don't have no clue what I'm doing. So eventually I just took his hand and he taught me how to be more mindful in regards to what calories are, calorie deficit, working out with compound movement, progressive overload, and eventually I just lost like 10 pounds, 20 pounds, and after I think it was 6 months, I lost 40 pounds, and then I eventually got on to realize I want to build more muscle, but this time of way to build muscle, it had to be gradual increase the muscle mass, like 200 grams every single week. And eventually I just built a lot of muscle and I just focusing on going on a mini diet where I lost a bunch of weight. And that makes me realize like how fun it was to actually seeing the results and not blow up like a big ass kid. And I was also learning a lot about flexible dieting because when you have a girlfriend and you have a social life with their family and your own friends, you just want to not being so restrictive, like isolated from people. So flexible dieting allowed me to not only get the results that I want with losing the 60 pounds in 8 months, but I was also able to utilize strategies how to eat my follow my meal plan, but also in the evening, for example, when I had a big dinner with the family. I was just making sure that I was conscious about what I was eating and still losing weight. So this way of eating, approaching dieting was very helpful in regards to having a social life, and I really appreciate that. So I was just learning so many things, and this was the high school year. So when I was going to college afterwards, moving to a brand new city, I was just thinking, okay, I'm just having a lot of experience. I also my ex-girlfriend, she was also asking me if I could give her some advice because she was just on treadmill all the time and working out. And also my brother and other friends were also asking, how the hell did you lose so much weight and build so much muscle? Can you train us? So I said, yeah, of course. So eventually my ex-girlfriend, she just built a lot of great lean muscle mass and got into like a bikini body. And also my brother, he got into like a he got very toned and muscular. We have same kind of bone structure, so he also got like a very lean, muscular body, just like myself and other friends as well. So I felt a bit more confident with that. So when I was going to university, I was just some kid who was just very dedicated to working out because I loved it. So before going to school, I had my backpack with me, and I was just thinking, okay, I'm just working out, and of course, people are noticing when you're going to the classes that you have your backpack on you. What are you doing before? I'm just working out. And then I just met a couple of friends, like one friend, he asked me someday because he was like at his heaviest weight ever. He's been struggling with losing weight for so long, like the restricting diet and binge eating and not feeling so confident in his own body when he was talking with people. So he was just asking me if I could help him as well, like lose 30 kilos. I've never helped someone like lose that much weight, but eventually I was just learning how to do it. And that made me realize after seeing how he was progressing, like through 8 months, 10 months, he lost 30 kilos and he finally got able to wear a suit. And a lot of people were not recognizing him at all because it's just a different person and he has a lot of more energy. And when I'm thinking back at that time, I'm so grateful that I was able to help him because through working out and dieting, of course, there was a lot of moments where he just said that's very hard. Why should it be so hard? But I just keep telling him that if it was hard, everybody would like lose so much weight. But I'm also want to make sure that this is going to be life changing for you. So one step at a time, and now we are like some best homies. So I really appreciate that time. But yeah, after going through the university and just meeting a lot of people and also getting clients, I was just realizing that, wow, this is like so great to do this kind of things that people will keep approaching me like, can you give me some tips in regards to how to lose weight and keep it off? So I was just asking I was just making content on YouTube. Not I was not YouTube yet. I think it was on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm not seeing so much results that I want with that because I wanted to help people. So my former fitness coach was just asking me if I wanted to like actually make money from this. So I was just thinking, yeah, why not? Because I feel like sometimes when you're helping others and they are actually financially committed, they are also putting in some skin and actually starting to see some results. So he was just telling me that, okay, you should just try to do this and just get some first clients paying you. And eventually got the first couple of clients, and I don't know why, but it was just females because maybe they saw some pictures of former clients I've been helping, like my ex-girlfriend, who've been in great shape. So I was just starting to get some results from that. But at the same time, I was also working on my own weight loss journey because when you're trying to lose weight, it's not only like one time you are trying to lose weight and build muscle. It's more like you are constantly losing weight and seeing how you are, and then you are like an artist. You are keep building lean muscle mass, then you're packing more muscle mass on your shoulders and wherever you want. Like an artist, you're sculpting your body gradually, and that takes time. Like saying, let's say that you're building muscle for like 4 or 5 months, then you have some lean muscle mass, but still some fat, then you're going on a diet, and then you're losing weight even more. So that's basically just what I've been doing for like 12 years. So it's just gradually doing that. It's also fun because when you're trying to lose weight, not only are you going to visually looking more pleasing, but you're also getting to have so much confidence and have a fuckload of energy just when you're talking with people and feeling more at peace. And through learning these tips in regards to meal planning and working out, it just makes you feel more disciplined and also planning your work, for example, and your workouts around your work workouts. So that's basically just what I've been trying to incorporate and learning from there. And now I'm just working as a fitness coach for myself, and I really enjoy that. And I'm seeing so many clients sharing their wins and also how much weight they are losing. It's such a joy to just waking up and be excited about what you're doing. And I'm still just in the phase of me just exploring in regards to how life is, but you also have to understand that weight loss journeys is different from people to people. But in the end of the day, I'll also admit I fucked up a lot during my weight loss journey. So I'm no perfect person. I'm just a dude who's been trying to figure this out gradually. And I'm just, if I had to give a piece of advice to myself, you don't need to go through all this shit to like finally get results. Just talk with someone who you feel like has a journey, a story that resonates with you. And there are so many different coaches in the world, but what I've learned from when I was picking out a coach, I had three coaches. He was just listening to me and just giving me some advice because that's just what I wanted to hear. And also his weight loss journey also inspired me a lot because the only way to differentiate yourself is just you having your own story. And I also thought that by me sharing my journey, that someone would might be benefit from this weight loss journey of mine. And I definitely appreciate you for watching my video so far. I look forward to sharing more helpful advice to you. And if you're someone who at your heaviest weight right now, just like I used to be, you tried every single thing to lose the weight and keep it off. You're going from yo-yo dieting to binge eating, and your health is also at risk, like diabetes, and you struggle with heart, high blood pressure, maybe getting diabetes, and you really want to lose the weight and keep it off so you can feel more healthy, confident, and have a lot more energy to spend time with your friends and also family. I'd love to invite you to call with me where we can just talk just like this, and you can share your weight loss journey with me, what you're struggling with and your goals. And I'd love to just see how I can help you if we are fit to work together. But besides that, I just really appreciate you and thank you so much for watching my videos. And yeah, also just make sure that you're subscribing and turn on the bell and get notified whenever I'm posting a new video. And yeah, I'd love to know what's your biggest takeaway from this video. Have a great day. Bye.